Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well. Today's video is about a topic that doesn't just belong to Europe, it belongs to humanity. You might have seen headlines talking about a growing asylum crisis in Europe, but headlines never tell the full story. What's really happening inside those overcrowded shelters? Why are so many people fleeing their homes? And why can't one of the most developed regions in the world properly provide shelter? In this video, we're going to explore all of that, clearly, deeply, and with real context. So, let's begin. Across Europe, the shortage of asylum shelters has turned into a major humanitarian emergency. Thousands of people escape war, violence, and instability with the hope of finding safety, but instead they're met with uncertainty, overcrowded facilities, and the harsh reality of survival. Many arrive with only the clothes on their back. Some have walked for days. Others have crossed dangerous seas with their children in their arms. They risk everything, and when they finally reach safety, there often isn't even enough space for them to sleep. This crisis didn't happen overnight. It's the result of several global pressures building up over years. First, war and conflict. Millions are fleeing from countries torn apart by violence, places where homes are destroyed, streets are unsafe, and tomorrow is never guaranteed. Second, economic collapse. Many countries suffer from extreme unemployment, inflation, and poverty. Families leave because staying means hunger, instability, and no future for their children. Third, political instability. Corruption, weak governments, and ongoing unrest push people away from their homeland. And finally, Europe's own systems. Migration policies are often slow, outdated, or inconsistent across countries. Processing takes months or even years. Border pressure is growing faster than new shelters or resources can be created. So the number of asylum seekers keeps rising, but the infrastructure does not. Now, let's talk about what life is actually like inside many of these shelters. Most facilities are overcrowded, far beyond their original capacity. A room meant for 3 people might hold 7 or 8. Hallways are lined with mattresses. Some sleep on the floor without blankets. Winter nights are brutally cold. Food shortages are common. People wait in long lines just to get a basic meal. Fresh food, clean water, and proper nutrition are not always guaranteed. Children have no safe spaces to play. They grow up surrounded by uncertainty, noise, and stress. Healthcare is stretched thin. A single doctor might be responsible for hundreds of people. Chronic diseases go untreated. Mental health issues are rising. Trauma, anxiety, fear. And the most painful part? These people don't know how long they will stay. Days turn into weeks, weeks turn into months. For some, years. It's not just a shelter crisis. It's a crisis of dignity, stability, and human rights. Even though the situation is serious, there are solutions if countries act with urgency and cooperation. Number 1, stronger collaboration between EU member states. Sharing responsibilities fairly can reduce pressure on border countries like Italy, Spain, and Greece. Number 2, faster asylum processing. Quicker decisions mean fewer people stuck waiting for months in overcrowded shelters. Number 3, creating long-term housing options, not just temporary tents or camps, but real safe living spaces for families, children, and vulnerable people. Number 4, increased humanitarian support, more doctors, psychologists, social workers, and volunteers. And number 5, investment in integration programs, helping asylum seekers learn languages, get jobs, and build new lives. These steps can turn a crisis into an opportunity for stability, humanity, and shared responsibility. At the end of the day, every person deserves safety. Every child deserves a home. Every family deserves hope. The asylum crisis is not just about borders and policies, it's about human lives. People who fled with fear in their hearts, but with hope in their eyes. Now is the time to think, to care, and to act. Because humanity should never be limited by geography, and compassion should never have a border.